Hey everybody, welcome back to the Collector's Corner. Jared and Blake here. We've got a new backboard.
Hey! Hopefully this time it doesn't fall down.
Yeah, that's right. Wowee, we have got so much to go through. We've got One Piece chapter 1154. It has absolutely destroyed the internet right now. There is just so much to talk about. We're going to talk about some TCG leaks as well, a bit of Pokemon and One Piece. We've got our giveaway towards the end of the video as well.
Yep.
Get that wheel up there and spinning, and you're going to open up a pack of
OP11. Fingers crossed. I've had some terrible luck with my OP09 packs. So fingers crossed OP11 will help us out. But otherwise, let's jump straight into the spoilers.
Yeah, well,
just caveat here, look away, turn off if you don't want to hear about the spoilers, but we're assuming that's what you're here for.
Exactly right. So and let's get into the biggest thing that everyone is going crazy about. Rox D. Zabek. Oh my god.
Yes.
He's finally been revealed. His face is out there. And people are going crazy with theories and just like it's crazy. So like in the chapter, this is towards the end of the chapter, but we'll talk about him first.
Well, you don't actually get to see his face. I haven't seen a picture online, have you?
Yeah.
Has there been one?
There's been one.
Oh, I've missed it.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to put his face up here for everybody, so have a look at this.
Oh, quick. Oh, look. No, it's not
that. But anyway, as you can see, there's some similarities between him and Blackbeard. Surprise, surprise. He is Blackbeard's father. Can you believe it? I mean, look, we knew... I reckon that theory had been out there for so long that Blackbeard and Zabek were related, and now it's been confirmed. It was only confirmed just from, just text speech. Like, there's nothing in the chapter that actually said, I'm Blackbeard's father. It was actually...
It's the narrator, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, which I thought was weird. I was just like, why would you just say, Rox D. Zabek, father of... current Emperor Blackbeard. It just seemed like a random thing just to throw in,
It's just typical. It's hype building, it really. And no break next week. The week after when that chapter actually releases. So how good's that? So we're going straight in from juicy spoiler or juicy announcement into who knows what's going to happen that chapter after. We'll obviously do our predictions and all that in the next week's video.
Yes.
But going off with the start of the spoilers. So, start of the spoilers is in relation to Big Mum.
Yes.
And the thing we've all seen in the anime and the manga about her incident. She leaves the island
after eating everybody.
After eating everybody, yeah, that's right. And then it's all about the country going through famine, disease, disaster,
which of course everybody starts blaming Loki for.
Yes, yep. And Queen Estrid is still ill.
She actually dies.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So she said, but last week when we discussed it, she was severely ill.
And then so she's ill, and then it goes into obviously the giants are, I suppose, doing what anyone would do in a situation where you've got no food and you're dying slowly.
Start blaming people.
You start rioting, you start trying to steal, whatever it happens to be. And then the spoilers indicate that Harajuan and Ida are getting attacked because they're related to Loki. And then, bang! Harold returns and saves them, but just before he returns, Estrid's unfortunately passed.
Which
maybe unfortunately, I mean, you're happy about it.
I'm glad that I'm glad she's not here because she's a... I'm not going to say it, but you know what I want to say. She's a dick. So she's gone. Hooray! Thank you, Oda. But yes, it's as it gets towards the I suppose that's sort of majority of the start of the chapter, isn't it? It gets towards the end, even the start and the middle. But this is obviously still a flashback. So I think it's saying it's 56 years ago. So I think the last one in the actual chapter from 1153 was, I think, was it 63 years ago? So we're about another 7 years further. Yeah.
Still 56 years in the past.
Yeah.
There was actually, I saw, because you got obviously the general spoilers and then the summary spoilers, and it was saying there's part of the chapter is going to show Loki going back up to the castle, and essentially Estrid just no, get away from me, I don't want ya.
I think that did happen. That may be a thing that happened earlier on.
Potentially.
It's
definitely, I definitely saw in the summary that it's like he comes up and she's just like, nah, get away. And then obviously that other stuff happens and Harold comes back and saves Harajwin and Ida.
Yeah. Ida opens up a bar in the underworld too.
Yeah. I did see that.
Which made me think, you remember how you were talking about who's Loki talking to on the Famous Wonder Snail? Do you reckon it could be Ida? There's no mention of where she's gone during this whole period. Maybe she still lives in the underworld or runs this bar. And
I've got a feeling they mentioned that the voice, or maybe I've just assumed. I just assumed it was a male. But it could be. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know. How would you know if it was a male or female?
No, I feel like there's been like context around like he or she. I can't remember. I could be wrong. It could be Ida. I don't know.
Just throwing that out there.
There we go.
But as we get further into the chapter, we get two giants who are talking about an incident that happened many years ago. Yeah. And this is real interesting. I really want to see what everyone's thoughts are on this. So they were known as the Great Hammer Warband. They're a giant shipbuilding clan composed of giants and ancient giants. And they were apparently like the bee's knees back in their day. Nobody would want to mess with this crew on the seas. And there's a lot of going out there, like, you know, so a lot of theories. And one of my favorites was, the Ark Noah in Fishman Island.
Oh, made by them.
They were the ones who made it.
Oh, I hadn't seen that sort of rumour. That's actually a really good one. Yeah. I didn't even turn my mind to it.
Yeah, well, I'll put up a little snippet of the chapter where the big Sea Kings, back in that whichever chapter it was, they were talking about a certain clan or a certain someone or some people.
Yeah.
I think that might have been talking about these guys.
Yeah, okay. See, the rumours I've been hearing is because as it goes into further, those shipwrights, the giants and ancient giants, I think it's Jarul, the chieftain, says, they send letters, but the last letter they received was something along the lines of they've been captured, and he's like, I can't believe it. Like, how could 100 giants, including ancient giants, be captured? But there's mention of them being frozen. I did see a photo that they show of one of the frozen ones.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I wanted to throw out another crazy theory on that.
So the thing I've seen, one of the theories or one of the posts I saw, and I get a lot of my information from Reddit, was apparently two of the faces are very similar or the same as Punk Hazard at the giants that they see there. So maybe those ancient giants are still frozen in Punk Hazard.
I did saw the same thing, and I thought about that. I was like, possibly, would be interesting. But then I had another thought. Yeah. The whole frozen of the giants thing really was interesting. Do you remember in chapter? Well, you won't remember, but chapter 906 was when we first got a glimpse of Imu entering this giant door
with the frozen room with the straw hat, the giant one.
What if they kept Joy Boy? What if he's not dead? What if he's frozen? Because he would have been part of this. I assume he's part of this great warband crew. Assuming.
So you're thinking Joy Boy was a giant?
I reckon he was. Like, you look at the size of the hat that was in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge.
It's huge. It has to be a giant.
Why are they keeping a giant frozen straw hat?
Exactly. I reckon that's there because Joy Boy is also there. He may be dead, but they may be keeping his body on ice. But it makes me think, when they said that they had all been captured and frozen, they made me think of that chapter when we finally saw that. And Imu mentioned Joy Boy when she walked in there, didn't she?
You throw me back. Sorry, real far in.
Anyway, let me know what you all think about that theory, because I reckon there's a chance that Joy Boy, or maybe just his corpse, I don't know if he's alive or not, but I reckon there's a connection between this whole frozen capture thing, and I reckon this makes him part of this warband shipbuilding clan.
So some of the stuff I was seeing in theory discussion and stuff is, like, again, how does so many giants get frozen? Past user of Kuzan's fruit.
Well, you would.
Is it potentially?
It'd have to be. What else
you would imagine so.
Yeah.
But then, so what we know about, or at least what we sort of know about devil fruits is, I think it's mentioned when Boa is captured by Blackbeard initially. She's like, "Your men are frozen, and if you kill me, the next person may not be able to unfreeze them if you try and take the fruit. And then obviously Big Mum is alluded to that she's dead, but all her homies are still alive, like Zeus, obviously.
Yeah.
So then it's like, then could it be possible that the next user of the fruit could undo what the old user did? So if someone's frozen them all, and let's just say he's going along the lines of like cryogenic freezing, where they talk about freezing people.
Yeah.
Could there be potential that you could just unfreeze them? I don't even know if Kuzan has that ability to unfreeze stuff, but if you did, would they just then be alive and still kicking?
It would be
crazy, wouldn't it?
It'd be real crazy.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
I'm probably going way too far off the beaten track, but it's definitely a thought that crossed my mind. But yeah, I'd be interested to see where they go with that, but I hadn't even thought of the Noah being built by them. I mean, it makes sense. Like, who else is building a ship that big? Like, it's insanely big.
Well, it's all starting to get connected. We know that obviously after Egghead, when Vegapunk spilled the beans on the world will flood again. That you're thinking that this arc was built
for the previous
flooding, and that maybe that's the reason why Imu and all the Gods Knights are so fixated with the giants at this stage, because they know that this inevitable flooding is coming soon, and they need the giants. I suppose you say they need their abilities or their shipwright abilities to be able to build what they require to survive such a flooding, possibly.
It'd be interesting though, because it's not really, like, obviously you see Haradrim and the giant ships, and they're obviously all giant, but there's no real mention of the current giants being like expert shipbuilders per se. No. It seems to be the spoiler mentions this particular group. I think there's like a play on words as well, where it's sort of like Galilar as well. Yeah. So like a similar sort of thing. Whether or not there's any connection there, obviously we'll have to wait and see. But you know, like that, Galilar are touted as the expert shipbuilders.
Maybe they name themselves after these guys.
Maybe. Be interesting. I wonder where the connection would lie, though. It's fascinating.
It is very fascinating. Anyway, so that's big. Like, there's so much to go, or what could come from that.
Isn't it crazy? We're having like all this chat about that. It's probably going to be like a page or two.
Yeah, probably.
I did read that there's going to be a couple of really nice double spreads in this one. So,
well, apparently I think it's a double spread of rocks, because
surely,
they obviously reveal his face.
He's been a big name for a long time.
Well, a little bit of a spoiler on, apparently he got famous or became such a wanted criminal because he killed a Navy admiral. Up in
well, so that's the thing, isn't it? In the spoilers, they talk about how Harold goes to a reverie sort of type meeting, and I think it was the spoiler I read, he was sort of smuggled in as a soldier for a king that he had met, and then he tried to it's insisted that he plead towards the world government for assistance of Elbaf, and you know,
they all just
joining, and then they all reject him. But he meets Rox there, which would make me think then, is Rox royal?
Is he a royal? What else would he be there for? Is he a celestial? And he killed an admiral? I don't know. It's a...
Nah, if it was a celestial killing an admiral, I don't reckon there'd be any issues with that.
That's true.
But I mean, it's sort of like a similar play then with Dofi. I wonder if there's like that similar thing, like Dofi was so angry against the world government and all the rest that he used his knowledge against him. And obviously Blackbeard's always been alluded as this very smart, conniving person. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's a similar, because obviously Oda has, his arcs tend to have similarities between them. So I wonder if there will be similarity in the character in the sense of their purpose as well. Don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Did you also see, and I'm going to put this up on screen too.
Okay.
Have you seen the theory that if you put one hand over the left-hand side, or it's the right-hand side, of Rox's face, and you put up Blackbeard's on the other side, they look the same? If you put the hand up over the other side and you put Buggy next to him,
really,
he looks the same.
Not because I haven't seen his face, so I don't even know.
Well, everybody see what you think of this.
Okay.
But there's an interesting similarity between Rock's laughing or Rock's smiling and Buggy's smiling.
Oh, actually, you know what? You keep talking. I'm gonna search this up.
So So have a look at what you guys think. But it's an interesting fan theory, and it would be pretty cool to suggest that same father, different mother. If Buggy was actually related to Rox, that would be cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that would be sick.
That'd be insane.
Like, it was just it's obviously a theory. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds cool, and I reckon it'd be sick to see. But
okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting. What else we got towards the end of the chapter? I think there's the reason that we see Rox on Elbaf at this time too is him and his crew they were trying to find Elbaf, and they finally found it after discovering Loki. Loki was the first person that they found, and obviously he was a giant, so they came to the conclusion, I told you we were on Elbaf.
I suppose we probably missed that part of the spoilers, getting all excited about the other stuff, but so essentially he goes to the overworld. There's mention that he releases some beasts into the town. Loki does. Yeah. And then all the giants help. I'm guessing he's releasing him towards Haradrim, and all the other giants assist Haradrim. Yeah. And then he gets upset about it. He feels alone, goes back down, jumps down to the underworld is what I read. So it's sort of like a Kaido sort of play, because he says that I can't die.
He's clearly strong.
Well, yes, and obviously very depressed. Similar to Kaido. And then so he lands down there, and he takes his bandages off and starts crying, and that's when Rock shows up.
Yeah, they see his eyes too.
Yeah,
I think it was a Big Mum or someone mentioned he had creepy devil eyes or something.
Devil eyes, yeah. But anyway, I did like the one part in the spoiler where they're like, he looks off in the distance and he sees a man or something cleave a mountain in half, and it's like, sure, it's got to be Whitebeard. I hope it's a Whitebeard scene.
No, you reckon? No, I reckon it's Rox. I don't know. I reckon next chapter we might get a bit more a glimpse into what Rox could actually, like, what his abilities were or what he did.
Okay.
Maybe he was the original user of the darkness fruit. Although he wouldn't cleave a mountain in half. But
no, he wouldn't. He just swallowed whole.
Well, that's right.
Like, could be interesting.
Well, now that we've seen his face, now that he's finally been revealed to us to see who he is, there's a good chance we may see a little extra something about him.
Bang, I've actually just had a thought there. Here we go. Theory right on the brain going now. The description, again, you've seen the photo, I haven't. Or I did just then, but he's got two-toned hair. Yes. Is it going to be sort of like that, what's the word? Homage or alluding to the fact that Blackbeard can have the two fruits? Because he's got Whitebeard's fruit and he's darkness fruit. Yeah. So I wonder if it's going to be like, it's actually going to be like a family trait, and Rox may have two fruits as well.
Yeah, okay. So it may be an actual just bloodline thing.
Yeah, well, if he's got, I mean, again, it's probably pulling at straws or hairs here, but like,
well, he had to have learned how to do this somehow.
Yeah, and he's got two-toned hair.
One of the biggest unanswered questions of this bloody manga is how does he have two devil fruits?
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of other big questions, but that one has been pissing me off for so long. But yeah, so yeah, let's know what you guys all think, because we've gone through Rox, we've gone through the shipping clan and then being frozen. Estrid dies. Ida opens the bar.
Don't mind Joe, he's just going through his notes.
Yeah.
He's been messaging me all week going, I've got so much to talk about. Well, he's trying to obviously cover off on everything.
Yeah, well, I think we have for now, because now it's just a matter of going out this weekend and coming out, see what actually comes out. If there's any other little hidden messages or visuals that we can see that might change a few things, but I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm always excited. I love One Piece. I love reading the chapters. It's great.
Exactly. But that's our One Piece chat for now, guys. So we'll have a chat about some of the TCG leaks.
Let's jump in.
Yeah. Let's start with One Piece or Pokemon?
Yeah, we'll go with the One Piece. We'll go with the leaks.
Keep it on with One Piece?
Yeah, we'll keep with the One Piece.
Yeah, okay.
So the first thing I think that should be definitely highlighted here is that I was right and I'm so excited that I was. Cavendish, confirmed in PRB2. I'm so psyched for it. A lot of people out there that are playing your purple decks as well will be stoked to see Bon Clay is getting re-released. It's actually interesting how much the prices have tanked already. And the EBO2 Luffy is getting a re-release too. It's not just the SP, it's actually getting released.
Yeah.
Which I think, like, obviously for people it's going to be good because it's an expensive card. Selfishly, I'm a little bit annoyed because I was holding that card, hoping it might gain a little value. I only had one, and we pulled out of the OP11. But yeah, that's it's always
it literally was released a month ago. Was it a month? Month and a half ago.
2 months ago.
And now in another month and a half, it'll get released again. It's
I mean, obviously we have to wait until I think it's October for the English release.
Yeah,
pretty sure. So it's got a little while, but obviously Japan will be getting theirs pretty soon.
Yeah.
I don't think we did much conversation around the PRB2 last week, so I reckon we just cover off on a little bit of that. It's exciting. Obviously the Dons, maybe we can throw up a little here of what some of those Dons are going to look like.
Yep.
Amazing, again, obviously.
Yep. And one thing they're doing is they're releasing some new cards too.
That's what I was going to say.
Because they didn't do that in the first one, did they? It was just all
reprints. And then this one, the first leaks, I think, were confirming that each one of the starter decks, except for maybe Yamato, were getting a card. And I thought, okay, maybe that's not going to be so bad. But they've actually got like proper standalone cards. And I'd be very interested to see or hear what you guys think and put it in the comments. But I actually don't like this. And I'll go into why. So PRB is supposed to be the best cards that are currently out, and it should just be for the re-releases of the best cards currently being used in decks. The EB booster packs, the extra boosters, I think that's where they should have released the cards that they are thinking are supposed to go extra, because EBO2 had some good cards, but let's be honest, there's so many cards in there that no one's ever going to touch, unless obviously a leader comes out in the future that just has this weird, unique ability that just goes, that card you want to get, but mostly cards that you're not really going to use, and it's not meant to be like a normal release where obviously there's a bunch of comments and stuff that never get used, they're just there as placeholders.
Yeah, so I understand what you're saying there.
Yeah, so personally, I think it's a bit crap, because now so many people are going to be like, PRB2 is going to go up in price so quick, because not only are you getting the best cards that are currently needed for decks like Cavendish, Bon Clay, there's going to be cards specific that are really good for current decks as well that are going to be in there. So essentially, like, if you haven't already, and I've got one pre-ordered, I think you've got one as well, don't you? Essentially, if you don't have one pre-ordered, you're probably going to struggle to pick some up,
or you're going to be paying through the roof.
Yeah, and it may, and depending on what the hit rates are going to be, some of the cards might not drop as much as people think in price, because there'll be a lot of hoarding of everything.
There's a really cool manga though, isn't there?
Yes. If you're a Sanji fan, you will be happy.
I'm a Sanji fan.
Yeah, it is a sick looking card.
We'll put it up here on the screen for you so you can have a look. But yeah, wow, it looks sick. He's blue, like the blue Devil Jumble, like
it's insane.
It's so good. Like,
you know what's funny? I actually saw online. I didn't realize the manga picture they used for Zoro in his OP06 release is taken from like the same cover that they've now got the Sanji.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So they're like side by side, and there's a picture of Luffy in that big picture as well over the top. So maybe a future Luffy manga might have over the top, but I thought that was pretty interesting. It was taken from this same artwork essentially. But another thing I suppose to raise with PRB2 is, are they going to release the God Pack?
Do they not have the God Pack in PBR1?
It hasn't been. Yeah, they've got PRB1 had the God Pack where you got all the first up to OPO 6 or 7 mangas, but it hasn't been confirmed that you're going to be getting from that to the current mangas in the PRB.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. We never open them, so we're not going to pull them.
I'd like to know that I've got a chance to get it though.
Yeah, I suppose.
But some of the artworks for PRB2 are going to be really good.
If we ever open those, I do like one massive giveaway. Not of the mangas, I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, no,
but
definitely not.
I do a big giveaway of like a heap of booster packs or something, just to be like celebration or something.
The rest of the box, because we know we've just hit the jackpot with the gold pack.
Yeah. Oh dear. But speaking of Luffy, a quick little couple of spoilers for OP13.
Yeah,
I know we're just getting further and further ahead. Before we know it, we're talking about 14 and 12 not even out yet.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
But there's the Luffy leader. He's I'll put it up on screen, everybody. But I think this could be the next meta.
It could be a meta-defining, or it could just be the next leader to run. Luffy again, surprise.
Oh, I know. So he's up on screen for you guys. He is a red-green leader, 4 life, 5,000 power, Straw Hat Supernova.
Yep.
And the ability is Don 1 on opponent's attack. If your total active Don is 5 or less, you may rest any number of those Don. For each rested this way, give this leader or up to one of your Straw Hat type characters plus 2,000 power for this battle.
So this is crazy.
Yeah, if you think about it. And this is not a once per turn.
No.
This is just if you have 1 Don on him when your opponent attacks. So if your opponent attacks 3 times and you've got 5 Don active, you can use as many or all of them as many times during these attacks during your opponent's turn. There's no cap on it. You literally can have, if you have 5 Don, you've essentially got 10k of counter.
It's ridiculous.
And I'd imagine, what is he? Red-green. I mean, I don't know what would be in red, but...
Well, we spoke about this, right? So, obviously, everyone would know the Bonnie meta. And she now has, like, I think 3 or 4 cards that utilize end of turn activating Don.
Yeah.
He's Supernova as well. Yes, his ability doesn't work for those cards particularly because they'll be Supernova cards.
But that doesn't really matter.
But that, exactly.
It's more about, you get these green characters that activate Don at the end of your turn.
And I think 2 of those sort of ones that end at the end turn are blockers as well. So, it's insane.
Yeah. And then on top of the potential for just having, red rush cards as well.
Yeah.
Because you can swing with the rush, protect them with your Dons. You get a couple, just get some Straw Hat.
I think you'll find you'll have Cavendish. Hey, surprise, surprise. We played in there because you get to activate 2 Don and attacking on play. You'll have Uro, the blocker that activates 1 at end of turn. The new ST, I think it was 25 was Bonnie. I did a video for. Check it out if you want to have a look at what's in that deck.
At the end of the turn.
But there's a end of turn for one of the Capone cards and the Basil Hawkins cards. Or is it X-Drake? Or Basil Hawkins. Apologies, I can't quite remember. But essentially there's going to be at least 3 cards that have end of turn activate Don, as well as Cavendish on attack activate 2. So that's 5 there.
And if you threw in the ST21 Rush Luffy that everyone uses in every red deck, you play him, you swing and give one of your rested Dons to Luffy, your leader. All of a sudden he's got that Don on him for next turn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually cooked.
You're almost not going to need to stress about running 2k counter cards in your hand.
No.
Because there's a few decks out there that literally just use... It's essentially a burner card. Like, there's no other purpose for it. It has a very minute purpose for play that may randomly come up occasionally, but otherwise it's just used for 2k counter. You don't need that card anymore. You can stack with what you actually want.
Wouldn't think so in this deck. Not when you can have the amount of active Don as you can. But I know. Just it's crazy. It's ridiculous. And I can't wait to see people start using it and everybody start hating it because... Unless you're using it, I think you'll hate it. It'll be like blue, purple Luffy.
Luffy at the moment.
Yeah, where if you're using him, you love it. If you're versing him, you hate it. And you hate the person using him because...
But when you beat him...
you feel amazing.
You feel amazing.
But but there's a couple of other little cards as well that come out of a couple of leaks as well. There's it all seems to be around support for the Luffy leader as well.
Before we jump into those actual card leaks, I want to quickly chat... as we were speaking earlier, just before we started the video, there was a leak of the red-purple Gold Roger, which a couple of people online are saying are fake. But let's just talk about it.
Are we going to put up a photo of this one? Have we got a photo of it?
I think, there'll be a photo we can add up.
I'll put a photo up,
But essentially, from what I could gather, is it was 7k power. We all know that at the moment. But then it goes into the actual full card, and it's in, I think, either Chinese or Japanese writing, and it's 2 life.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, and its ability, which was roughly translated on the post I saw, and again, take this with a grain of salt, could be a completely fake fan-made thing, but it was, this character can attack active characters, and then it had a pink bit of writing, which wasn't translated, but I'd assume is once per turn.
Yep.
It was like, if your opponent activates orange, untranslated bit, but I'm assuming blocker, you can KO one of your opponent's characters. Doesn't have cost on that either. So
that can't be real.
Surely not. Could you imagine those two leaders together? Like, I suppose actually that Luffy would work pretty well then, because you'd have so much counter. But any deck that's like older than OP13 would just get destroyed, surely. Like,
it would.
It can attack an active character on 7k power.
Which means any character you play is just pointless.
Yeah. And then if you attempt to block in any shape or form, they can just KO a different character that's on the board.
Yeah.
That's actually like...
if you only played one character a turn and that was a blocker, then you could essentially... I think that would work, is if you use that blocker to block Roger, he would still get blocked, and then he can't KO any other characters. There's no other characters out.
Well, he would then be forced to attack the blocker. So then he'd KO that blocker. No,
but wasn't it KO any other character?
But if he's attacking the blocker and they activate the blocker, so you attack the blocker.
Yeah.
Then you are taking the hit on that blocker, and then you'd KO a character.
But if there's no other characters, you've actually still protected your leader from being hit.
Yeah.
So there's that way around it, but then you literally can't play a board. You would be playing.
It'd be ridiculous.
You'd have to play like one blocker a turn and just keep powering up your leader and hope that eventually you can. If they're only 2 life, you only have to get in a couple of hits. What color did you say he was?
I think it's red purple. So he could ramp.
Oh, he says a ramper as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting. That's for sure. Yeah. Let's say red purple. He's gonna have Gum Giant in his back pocket.
Oh, mate.
He's never gonna get taken down.
Hang on, actually, going back to PRB2, as if that card's supposed to be bloody getting banned, not getting bloody...
not getting better.
Manga. You see the artwork? That is amazing.
I'm putting it up on screen, everybody. Have a look at this.
A good-looking card.
It looks really sick.
Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying the manga event cards they've been doing at the moment.
Yeah, they look cool.
Amazing.
They look really sick, don't they? It's good that they it's good that they do that, not just always the characters. I mean, yes, the characters obviously better, but some of the events that they know people really like or will use, they're like, very clever.
Yeah.
Looks sick.
Smart move with the gun giant. I still reckon it should get banned. Ridiculous card. But yeah, so otherwise, going into the OP13...
just a couple. We only got, I think, 3. I think there's 3 characters or 3 or 4 cards maybe.
The first one is, sorry guys, and I'm looking down. We can throw up some pictures if we can find them and we'll go through it. But the first one, we got Ace, Sabo, Luffy. So it's the 3 brothers. And, we should have started. OP13 is around the 3 brothers.
Yeah.
So the first card is the 3 brothers with their cups of sake. And it's an activate main. You may trash this character and give 1 active Don card to one of your leaders or characters and give up to one of your opponent's characters negative 3,000 on that turn. And it's a 1 cost, 1,000 power. So essentially it's literally just played for that ability.
Yeah.
And then you're moving into... Whoop Slap.
Whoop Slap.
Whoop Slap.
Whoop Slap, baby.
Which is another low cost, so it's a 1 cost, 0 attack. So again, just for the purposes of the on play, that's grant up to 2 rested Don to one of your Monkey D. Luffy. Doesn't say character or leader, just says Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
So that will obviously be your leader or characters on the board. Yeah.
So he's basically just a 2k buff.
Yeah,
for 1 cost.
For 1 cost, you can give 2 to... So I suppose if you were on, say, like... turn your first attacking turn and you went first, you got 3 Don, or if you went second, you've got 4 Don.
Yeah.
You can play out a 1 cost searcher maybe, or a 2 cost something, or whatever it happens to be, or 3 costs if you've got 4, and then you could play him out just to give
A 2 rested to your,
2 rested
to your leader.
leader.
Yeah.
If that's what you wanted to do. I mean, obviously that might not be the right way to go about it, but otherwise the next one you've got is a red event, Gum Gum Gatling. So this is another 1-cost event. It does have a trigger, but so the main thing for it is to grant 1 rested Don to one of your Monkey D. Luffy. Again, not character or leader specified. Then up to one of your opponent's characters gets negative 2,000 power during its turn. I'd imagine most people will be playing that over the Whoop Slap.
Yeah.
Because it's only it's 1,000 less, but
negative 2,000 to your opponent is always handy.
And it's got the trigger. Whereas Whoop Slap was 1,000 counter, but
what's the trigger do?
So the trigger is just up to one of your opponent's characters gets 2,000 power for this turn.
For the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a handy trigger.
Oh, it's a handy trigger.
Also, that really sort of can stuff people up a bit.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And then I think the last leak, at the moment at least, anyway. Knowing our luck, there'll be a leak as soon as we finish this video. But so that leak is for Makino. So it's 1 cost, 0 power, Fuchsia Village. It's got a 2,000k counter. Its activate main is you may rest this character and give one of your Monkey D. Luffy plus 2,000 power for the turn.
Which is okay, but I reckon you just get used to the 2k counter.
Probably, but would you need the 2k counter on that
this
new
particular
leader,
character? Oh.
On the new leader, I don't know if you'd even need her.
No,
you
not.
You just need your active Dons. But who knows? I suppose we'll see.
Yeah, as more cards get released, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I imagine there'll be an Ace and a Sabo leader as well, you would think.
Surely.
It'd have to be, if this is based on the 3 brothers. Which would be pretty...
Oh, actually, apologies. There was one more, which isn't in this list here, but it was Dadan. I'll have to find it now.
That's all right. Won't stress too much about Dadan. We might...
No, I've got it here. So it's just, Dadan, 1 cost, 2,000 power. Mountain Bandit, counter 1,000, and it's if you have another character with the Mountain Bandit type, this character gains double attack. I mean, it's 2,000 attack, so I don't know why you'd be attacking with it. But
and how often do you see Mountain Bandit type characters?
Just have to assume there's going to be some
more
in OP13. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I'd imagine surely it has to be another Ace leader, another Sabo leader. I reckon it might be Red Yellow Ace.
You reckon?
Yeah, we discussed this because remember PRB2 has a Yellow Ace that's getting released. So I reckon it's got to be at least a yellow something. But then, which would mean Sabo's probably due for a...
Red something. Red
blue? Maybe?
Red blue Sabo? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because he's got red black.
It could be Dressrosa too, actually. Revolutionary and Dressrosa. Red blue.
I don't know if they would for the 3 brothers.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough, I reckon.
Yeah, but there's obviously plenty coming out. But before we jump into the next topic, I just want to quickly, because I've just remembered, the next starter deck has been leaked as well.
Ooh, has it? I haven't heard. I haven't heard about this one.
It's a couple of days ago, actually. So from what I've seen in the rumor mill, I think it's ST 29. Yeah, I think it's 29. Is going to be yellow.
Yep.
Leader Luffy.
Oh. Yeah.
But Egghead.
Egghead.
Yeah. So some people will be like, oh, okay, whatever. Why I'm excited? I run Vegapunk.
Yeah, it's a fun deck to play.
It is a fun deck to play. So I'm like, ooh, as soon as I saw yellow Egghead.
So you reckon the starter deck's going to have all Egghead or mostly Egghead characters?
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm actually, when I saw that rumor,
has there been any has there been leaks on any of the abilities or the
nothing? No? It's literally just yellow Luffy,
possibly
Egghead.
Egghead.
Well, the rumor is Egghead.
Okay, well, that'd be pretty cool.
I am so excited for that.
That would be sick.
Because
I know there's a lot of Egghead players out there and they're just waiting for sort of a little bit more support.
Oh, yeah. The Vegapunk we got from EBO2 really helped out. But you just know there's just a couple more cards that if you got them, and again, whatever the ability happened to be, you're in for a good play.
Cool. Well, there you go. That's our One Piece TCG chat. Yeah. We're going to talk about a little bit of Pokemon now.
Yes.
We won't have as much in depth about Pokemon, but we'll talk about the upcoming Black Bolt and White Flare. Yeah. Before we do that, though, let's do our giveaway from our last video.
All right.
Yeah. And then
I'll set it up.
We'll get the wheel up onto the screen for everybody. We'll get it spinning.
Yeah, we'll put the little overlay here of the thing, but otherwise, let's
give it a spin. See who wins. Whoever the winner is too, make sure you let me know which prize you like.
Yep.
And it's going to Xander. Stopping? Yep. Xander baby. Congratulations, my friend.
Xander.
So you get to choose if you want the One Piece prize or if you want the Pokemon prize. Whichever one you don't choose, I will keep that, and on our next giveaway, I will include that in another option for people. So don't feel like you've missed out. We might even do a double giveaway next time.
Hey, we'll see how we go.
We'll see how we go.
I mean, it's got to be said, really, really appreciate the engagement from you guys as well.
Yeah, loving the comments. Yeah.
If I think if we're being honest, the views probably aren't as high as our shorts, but the engagement's actually been so much better. Like, I'd happily get however many views if the engagement's the same. So we really appreciate that, guys. Loving having the chats, loving seeing what you guys are suggesting. Again, anything else you can think of that you want us to talk about, or if there's any topics you are interested in relation to TCG or One Piece stuff, something that interests us, definitely we'll take it on board and continue to hopefully get better at this sort of content. But otherwise, let's jump in.
For all you Pokemon lovers out there,
Black Bolt, White Flare.
We got Reshiram, we got Zekrom. They are the covers, or the two Pokemon that are on the covers of the packs. There's a couple of interesting things out of there actually, and we've got Reshiram and Zekrom and Victini. They're all going to be receiving their own black and white rarity cards. Now I have to read this because I reckon I got it wrong. Was monochromatic colouring. Colouring, which means single colour.
One colour.
So single colour. I'm putting them up on the screen for you, one of each. It actually looks pretty cool.
They do.
They do look sick. I don't think they look awesome, but they do look pretty cool. So they're up on the screen. You have a quick look at them. What else you'll be getting out of this series of Pokemon cards? You're going to have the Pokeball. Holos are back, and also the Master Balls, as well as obviously your standard Holos, but the Master Balls are obviously really hard to get a hold of. And here's the kicker. Every Unova Pokemon in this set will get its own illustration rare.
So excited for this.
Every single one. Every first, second, and final stage, you think about every card that's going to be in here, is most of them are Unova. There is literally going to be roughly 800 cards or more for you to be able to finish this collection.
It's giving it's even more than 151 vibes. At this stage.
Oh, I just don't. It's really cool because listen, I've got the hit rates for.
Yeah, he's broken it down. He's done some maths, guys.
Just so you all know what you're investing in and what you're getting for your bang for your buck. So your double rares, which are like your EX cards. Every 5 packs. You've got your Pokeball rares every 3 packs. Pretty good. Your Master Ball rares are every 15 packs.
Not too bad.
It's getting a little bit harder though, especially when it's hard enough to get 1 pack. Then you've got your Full Art Ultra rares are every 16 pack. So it's actually almost as rare as getting the Master Ball. The illustration rare, which everybody would think is the hardest thing to get, is every 6 packs. It's almost as easy as getting a standard EX card, which is it's because there's just so many. They've got to put them somewhere. And the special illustration rares are every 76 packs. So they're the ones you want, and they're the ones you'll probably never see. So I'll never see, but I'm still trying to get myself a box of these, or even just like the Elite Trainer box or something.
Literally, I was about to just raise it is. Again, I know it's probably a bit slow. I mean, I would have had to have been on the websites ready to go, but pre-orders gone in an instant.
I was trying for so long, and I just haven't been able to get my hands on any. So I might have to just splosh out a bit of extra cash to get it when it comes out, unfortunately. But considering I'm most likely going to get I love all the illustration rares that you see in Pokemon. Like, you've opened up a few from your packs, like the Swinub. It was so cool. I like that Swinub.
I know. And then my luck's turned. I've opened 2 more packs and haven't gotten anything.
Well, hopefully you'll get something good out of this. We should have opened up Pokemon. That's all right. We'll do that on the next one. But there's a bit of a breakdown on what's coming out with Black Bolt and White Flare. So there's good chance you are going to get some sick cards. No matter what, you'll get some illustration rares, which people would generally never get. So you're going to be really happy to get some of those. Plenty of EX cards. Pokeballs are cool, and obviously Master Ball's back as well, which is going to be hard to get a hold of. It's going to be hard, but it's always exciting when you get a Master Ball rare card.
Yeah. So Jared's going to be at the local card shop the day of release, in line with the probably 40 or 50 other people trying to just get in to get a pack. I went to one of our local card shops, and they don't do pre-orders, and I was like, please don't tell me that you're just going to be like open doors on the day of release, and it's just first come first serve. I was like, I work full time, guys. Like, please, you gotta help out the person that's working hard as well. But
so we're crossing our fingers that you're all going to be able to get yourselves some of these cards. If we manage to get a hold of some, I might even be doing a little bit of giveaway with 1 or 2 packs.
Yeah, surely.
But here's hoping you all have already got your pre-orders, or you're able to get your hands on some of them, because it looks good, it sounds good, and if you pull anything really good, throw it on. Let us know, because we'd love to see what people are getting 100%. Out there. So
make us jealous.
Exactly.
Of your awesome pull.
So that's it, guys. We've gone through all the One Piece, the Pokemon, obviously One Piece manga, the trading cards. We've got our giveaway all sorted.
Yep, Xander.
Congratulations. Obviously, I'll put our email into this video, so you can obviously let us know and send proof of that it's you. And Blake's going to open up a pack of One Piece OP11 just to finish us off for the night.
All right. Hey, I'll put up a short. It'll be earlier yesterday, I suppose, but it was today. This is obviously filmed in advance,
and it was crap.
And it was unfortunate.
It was donkey dick.
Yeah. King, I really tried.
Yeah.
King, you've been supporting us for so long, but this is for you, mate. Let's jump in and see what we get. All right, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this.
You have to get a bit closer.
Let's see how we go. So we got Shu, we got Bins, we got Little Sadie, we got Papag, Koribo, Gum Gum King Cobra, Bulge-Dyed Neptunian, Vin Smokey Onji, I hope this is in screen, Monkey D Luffy, Frankie, Brooke, and Neptune. Sorry, King. It's my poor luck. I've done it again.
I'm opening up the cards next time.
Yeah, I think so. I've got to stop. It's not working out for me.
Oh, that was a depressing note to finish the night on. But
should have started with it.
Yeah, we should have done that first, and then hopefully it would have gone up from there. We started up, and then we've gone straight down.
That's right. Everyone can just laugh at our misery of poor pulls.
Yeah, no, we've got one thing going for us, is that we never pull anything good.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the one day we finally do get something, watch out.
Yeah.
But that's it, everybody. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the spoilers. I know we really enjoyed talking about them, and I hope you all get something out of it.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go over the next weekend with the actual manga being released, and we'll talk about that next week, and obviously what's to come in the following week with spoilers again. So it's never ending, which is great. It's got to end some point, but
yeah, that's right.
We all enjoy it too much.
5 years. Isn't that what we've been saying for like the last 10 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
But jump in the comments, guys. Obviously, we're chatting spoilers, our theories. Get in there. We'll try and be as active as we can, replying to you. Happy to have a chat about it, and we'll go from there.
One more giveaway that I also have just put up. I'll be giving the winner announcement in the next 24 hours. So your last chance to get on and comment your favourite gym leader on that short, and you just help to win a couple of more packs of Pokemon cards. So
good luck to everyone in that one too.
Yeah, easy. Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. Thanks. Cheers.